I'd first heard that as fire for some reason. Not quite the right consonant.
No.
Off by a wee bit. Dirty glasses filled with sheep.
Nice tall glass of sheep.
Not bad. That's fine. Hey, Windows, what you doing?
Okay. There we go.
Yes, bring forth the steam. so I was looking at my Christmas Let's Notes
Mm-hmm.
and realized I wasn't sure I knew what you meant by a thing that divides the scene into Z levels.
Oh, I thought you meant the thing that I asked about like just the other day.
Oh, probably not.
Okay.
I was asking about that specific thing that you'd shown. Like, uh, you're like, I needed this to get me that for Christmas, and I couldn't remember what the heck it was.
Oh gosh, I vaguely remember that, but
oh no, we both forgot.
I forgot.
Oh, everything's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose it was like a stream deck or a capture card that actually works.
Oh, I have a capture card that works.
oh, neat.
We just haven't used it yet.
Hmm. Well, that's neat.
Yeah.
It means you can engage in some demi-retro tomfoolery.
In some what?
Demi-retro tomfoolery.
Ah, yes.
Like PS3 games.
Yeah. That's really the only thing I can capture with it. Since
really? No Cube or 64?
it's HDMI only.
I am disappointed.
Although I also have that older USB that's just RCA AV capture that works just fine. It
Yeah, that would work for a 64 or Cube.
yeah, it would probably introduce latency though, so I'd want to like have splitters back there and like have the system hooked directly into the TV.
Yeah, USB.
Yeah.
USB gonna USB.
And then, also into the thing.
And someone I ordered a Steam game for just thanked me for it. That wasn't supposed to send until the 24th. A little bit before midnight. I think I derped something.
Honestly, I've said all along, I think it's probably for the best that you go ahead and send them first so that something stupid doesn't accidentally happen. Like, they buy it for themselves or somebody else buys it for them.
I suppose. Here's what I don't know, and what I would be kind of disappointed if Steam has implemented. Because I know on Amazon, as much as they suck butts, like all of them, all of the butts, typically, if someone gets something off of someone's wish list, or like a wedding registry or anything like that, that is quietly removed from the registry for others, aside from the person who set it up, if they have the "Don't spoil my surprises" thing turned on.
Yeah, pretty sure Steam doesn't have that implemented.
I find that slightly silly. Because it doesn't sound hard to implement. At all.
There's also the fact that you can, like, refuse gifts on Steam.
That is true.
Or, like, pocket a gift game as just a a license for it and pass it on to someone else.
That was fine by me. If like someone didn't want it that much,
Yeah, but I'm saying that
someone can enjoy this other thing.
I'm saying that if that throws a kink into the auto removing it from the wish list. If they don't keep it.
Not really. Yeah, it's a little tyrannical on my part, but I'd be like, if they receive it, it goes off their freaking wish list. Like, if someone gets it for them, it goes off the wish list aside from their side. And then once it's properly sent and they receive it, it's off the wish list for reals, even from their side. And they do whatever they want with it. If they get rid of it, they can wish list it again if they want. There's no reason for that to get in the way of that functionality. Unless people are just being silly. And when you run the platform, you can always just take the option to be silly away, or don't present it. Just like, have a special case process for that kind of thing. Now, where is that silly robot?
Where is that robot?
I wish the robot had like a visible ETA or something, because I don't know if I had time to go floss. My gums are filled with ham and pineapple.
Well, I mean, there's the robot.
Cool! Just in time for me to talk about my gums full of meat and fruit. Good job, robot. Good job.
All right. Good evening, Internet. It is 8:13 p.m. on Thursday, December 12th, 2024. 12/12/24. Welcome to Thursday Throne. I'm your host, Mark Amsry, DJ Amstrack. That's Daniel. And tonight, we're going to be returning to Pyre. Now, last time, we beat the game. But, at the very end, after the credits rolled, after everything else happened, we learned there was a second campaign. There is more to the story. Which kind of makes sense because there were some threads that were left hanging. Some big questions unanswered. And now, I presume, we will have answers. So.
And presumably you get like a little sword icon next to your save file.
There aren't swords in this game.
I know. I'm just making a reference that dates back to, 86?
I don't know. Look it up. I'm curious.
Whenever Zelda Densetsu, the Hyrule Fantasy came out.
86 sounds right.
February 21st, 1986. In the US, it was August 87.
do I do? New campaign, True Nightwing. There we go. Oh.
All Titan stars are unlocked and some must be used. Book of Rights and White Loot fully unlocked. White Loot, what's that?
I'm not sure.
Select market fully unlocked, Beats of Glory, choose much sooner.
Now wait, is True Nightwing just a higher difficulty level? I thought it was a second campaign. Let's go ahead and start and find out. Because if it's just a higher difficulty level, yeah, the game was already hard enough. This start looks exactly the same.
I mean, you can do a second playthrough for sure. Apparently the game technically has about 20,000 endings.
Jeez.
That's probably counting all the permutations of various variables.
Right.
So I wouldn't truly count it as 27.
Oh, you said 27.
Oh no, I said 20,000.
Oh, you did say 20,000.
Detail all the good endings in regards to characters designed to remain for the characters. Transpire updated fate True Nightwing campaign mode. Optional difficulty, New Game Plus.
Victorious. Doesn't get my share.
Yeah, this is just
Is it difficulty mode or is it New Game Plus? Sounds like it's close to a New Game Plus. Upload saves, force to accept the outcome of the rights. Force to use Titan stars. Patch to specify how many stars you can active before you use someone to just one.
Listos. Cogita perde esta maché.
yeah, this isn't a different campaign. This is exactly the same.
You do gain access to stuff. All the music pieces of the White Loot. What? So curious, I don't know what this White Loot thing is. I mean, obviously it's that guy's,
Yeah.
loot. But I don't remember it doing things.
Maybe it did and we just never noticed.
You only get to send 7 characters per campaign if you want the best ending, then at least 6 of these must be members of the Nightwings, excluding Orlick and Rita. Ascending Manly Tindersoft leads to a rather humorous end for him, but it's not generally recommended if they have Sophie's spots filled.
Well, dang. I kind of don't want to start something new since I announced this.
Hmm. Huh.
But I don't really relish the idea of playing this game on an even harder difficulty either. Especially if, not getting new story.
Hmm. Well,
Okay.
if you send 6 of your friends, you can get a bloodless revolution.
Hmm.
Bloodless cool.
Because, like, I enjoyed the story, but, like, the game itself, I was kind of lukewarm on. It didn't really click with me. Hello, Remy. So what do we want to do instead?
Hmm. That's a good question.
Meow.
Well, there's Remy's recommendation.
Just sit around meowing.
No, her recommendation was meow. Hmm. Let's see. I wish I kept a list on here of things that I have recommended in past. They've been like, now we're doing this instead. Because there's been a few things I've recommended that never came to pass, and I don't remember what they were anymore. I, of course, do have that stream list of stuff we could start, or we could do a one-off of something.
Yeah, a one-off is what I want. Ow. Ow.
For
Remy, you're
unmitigated
bleeding.
tomfoolery, we could do a one-off of 10 million.
No, I like just beat that again. I'm good for now.
If you give me a couple of minutes, you could do a one-off of the sequel, You Must Build a Boat.
Nah.
Which is, in fact, the sequel to 10 million.
Yes.
I was reminded recently that I, in fact, have the silly thing.
Hey.
And I've probably literally never opened it.
Ow. Remy, you are pointy. Oh.
Maybe yes, indeed, a pointy creature.
She's purring so much.
I'm sorry, what and how?
What and how?
Why is Sandra in this list?
What is Sandra?
Sandra the Unseeing? The reader will always end up with her if you exhaust her dialogue throughout the campaign. Don't know how that works. I think we just got like a message about the orb mysteries they just bring.
Hmm.
So why is this team article called Faye May?
Because you're given the choice to name her, and there's lots of different things it could be. I thought Faye seemed like the obvious one.
Oh, May's the default, isn't it?
There isn't a default. It's basically anything ending with A.
Hmm.
It's just, given her demeanor, Faye seemed like the obvious one.
Hmm. Right. List. Let's see. What would make for amusing tomfoolery? And plenty of things would. We just have to bloody pick one. That's the hard part.
Yeah, that is the hard part. And also the picking something that makes a good one-off.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to something to just start new. Because the options are really wide open. Ow! Why'd you bite my elbow?
I'm surprised that hurt you very much. She's bitten my elbow on numerous occasions, and that's one of the most armored parts I have, so I barely feel it usually.
Well, she kind of missed my elbow.
Oh, okay. Because I've had her bite down on my weenus and pull it. What did you do that for, Kitty? That felt weird.
The weenus is a dance.
Everyone's a genius who knows it in advance.
Ow! Stop biting me.
How much of the audience is even going to get that? Remy, do you know how to do the weenus? That was a very strange reaction to that question. You're much too excited about nothing, I think.
She's just happy to be here, Dave.
Loud purr intensifies.
Hum-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.
The rumble beast doth rumble.
Rumble Brant. How are you, Remy? That was a little much for her, I think. What?
That's not even me leaning towards that. It's just like I'm head.
I couldn't even recognize what you were.
Seriously?
Yeah.
As much as you've been playing this, I think. Ooh, Tetris Effect.
I'm so bad at Tetris. I wish Delve Deeper worked.
Me too.
It's a fun little game, but it crashes after like 10 minutes. If that.
Ooh, that horrible version of Uno that Ubisoft ruined by producing. Ubisoft, we broke Uno. Somehow? Don't worry about it. Do you have Space Food Truck?
I don't know. I don't think I have it on Steam. No, I don't. I might have it on something else, though. Let me... let me load up another thing and see what... Look at another list of things. Sort by name, please. And browse these. Meow.
Oh yes, did you hear about YouTube Playables?
I've seen those on the...
YouTube just decided they're gonna host a bunch of like freaking Newgrounds ripoff ass mobile looking games.
You know those games that mobile ads pretend to be?
And I may
have some.
Very embarrassingly spent over 4 hours yesterday playing something called Merge Master because I wanted to see what the dinosaurs they had. You unlock new dinosaurs and warriors by merging the top tier that you have, and you're gonna get a new one. And like, I don't care about their silly warrior characters, but I was interested in the dinosaurs. The penultimate one is the Stegosaurus. And there's literally no need for whatever the hell's above it, because one Stegosaurus just kind of ruins the enemy's day, because the enemy like, the last level is level 300. And, gosh, I can't believe I wasted that much time doing that. Because some of them are, like, literally actual crappy mobile games with the microtransactions extracted.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, without the paywalls and the time walls and such, it is just the reward of the Skinner box. So the stupid thing's just a dumb-ass dopamine drip. Forget number go up. Dinosaur big. Put dinosaur on dinosaur to get bigger dinosaur.
Hot dinosaur on dinosaur action.
Not like that for some reason, no. You merge two Triceratopses and you get a raptor.
That doesn't make sense.
You merge two raptors and you get an ankylosaur. Merge two ankylosaurs and you get a Dilophosaurus.
There doesn't seem to be any kind of order to this.
No, they just get bigger. They get bigger and typically emerge as more than the sum of its parts. Like, more HP than two of the other one, and more attack than two of the other one. That's the only two stats anything has.
I'm pretty sure
It's a very dumb game.
I'm pretty sure Ankylosaurus was bigger than Dilophosaurus.
I agree. The on-screen model's bigger though. Also, the Dilophosauruses are dumb because they're the Jurassic Park ones instead of the real ones. Because, yeah, they probably didn't have that silly frill. And their skulls didn't have a whole lot of room for venom glands, so, yep. I've got hold my hand. Hold my hand. I'm afraid to heave ho up there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I think when I see that too.
You, but I can't help but see way. It's the stupidest. Oh, we can tackle Kingsway again.
Could. That is certainly an option.
I remember being able to barely pay attention to that while I was building my computer.
I don't have it installed right now. I should install it.
I have a wound on my hand. Where did that come from? I mean, we have house cats, so that's probably the answer, but I remember getting scratched by anyone recently. Mega Man Slug.
What?
Metal Slug X.
Oh. Guilty Slug. I love that little comic.
Oh, hey, it's a Franz Kafka game going on there.
Metamorphosis?
Yep. The Gregor Samsa game. Metal Unit. Mr. Shifty, you can't trust him. Why in the 9 hex do you have something called one hand clapping?
I don't know.
Hear it? Oh gosh, freaking Orwell. I think we played that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Why do you have one of the Homestuck games?
These are all things I got for free.
Ah.
Like every single one of these.
I guess Pester Quest didn't sell very well. I have a free copy of Planescape Torment. Torment. Oh gosh, so that isn't impossible to even parse at this range.
Which one are you looking at?
Oh, just some of them are horrifically busy and have jank fonts, so like Samurai Binger.
Binger.
Goofy looking sword going on there next to 7 Max.
Bringer.
Something to sword and a guy with hair.
Samurai Showdown.
Shinra mower something, a lot of lightning, red and blue
What?
stuff.
That's also Samurai Showdown.
Oh, I assume it's another Samurai Showdown.
Yes, 4.
And somebody just kind of like, oh god, the font. What does it even say? Scars?
Scarf.
Oh,
Note the art.
there is a scarf, yes.
Yes.
It's red.
Uh-huh.
Scourge bringer. The guy that should bring a scourge when someone needs one. You know, so sometimes you just gotta scourge something. By hitting it with scourge. Okay, what about that one that looks like it says Seekum?
That would
Next to Serial Cleaver and...
say 'em.
What?
You just added a letter.
Seum?
Yes.
Okay. Lol, Shaq Fu. Ooh, that's unreadable. The thing between Sherlock Holmes and Shotgun King.
Shock Troopers.
Ah. Shovel Knight Showdown. Sigma Theory. Yeah, they're out of beta, are they? Screw you, Silver Chains. You suck.
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
You're not a well-written game, and why did they have to make the steps bob like that?
Ow!
I almost got physically ill because that was how bad the motion sickness was. Lilo Dallas Snake Pass? Spinch!
Spinch.
Stealth Bastard Deluxe. What?
Yeah. Tactical espionage arsehole.
Actually, okay. I wasn't sure it said that.
It does.
Okay. Stereo Ann?
What?
Next to Steel Rats?
Steradin.
No, that's why I couldn't read it. It's not a word.
Yeah.
I assume you go sideways in strafe. Super hot. Super hot.
I need to get Super Hot VR.
You should get good at Log Dude. Or Tree Dude. Tree Dude. Tree Dude Dude. Tree Dude. Tree Dude Dude. Huh. That's a very specific Civ spinoff.
Huh?
Suzerain. Ooh, a game about the Narrows Bridge. Tumblestone. Is that a? You play a rock tumbler?
I have no idea.
Smooth rocks for smooth brain. Boy bastards. Dawn of War. That guy is far too excited to be holding a chainsaw. Yeah, Wizardry 8. That sounds like a good one.
Yeah, sure.
We've reached the end of the list.
Yes. And yet there are more lists.
This is too many lists. And I just found the stupidest suggestion I could imagine. So I know V gave me a copy of Garfield card as a gag gift. Do you have Garf card?
No, I don't.
That would be a really dumbass one-off choice. I remember I couldn't play it well because my keyboard sucked. Like I didn't have... I think I had like 2 key rollover and you needed 3 to drift.
Yeah.
And because Garf Kart is just a blatant Mario Kart ripoff, you kind of need to draft. Ooh, Control. That sounds like a good one. Call of Juarez. Will he accept the changes? Or charges?
Changes?
Charges. I said the wrong thing.
Yes, you did.
An N happened when the R doubled and turned into an N.
Doubled?
I spent too long playing that dumbass Merge Master game. You slam 2 R's together and they form an N. Dome, Dredge, Dungeon Door, dang. See, we've literally played everything, and it was actually a multi-duber. Same with Firewatch. Good old FTL. The game that Steam thinks is my first Steam game, even though it was actually 10 million. The Gunk. Ew. Ooh, Kerbal Space Program. That'd be good. We've literally done that before.
Uh-huh.
An audience member had me build a bird. I made a stupid thing that barely flew. Bird. Hamster Cam. No, that says Monster Cam. Those are wildly different concepts.
Yes.
I dare someone to make a game called Hamster Cam. A simulator in the life of an E-ham. Ooh, something about Orion.
Something about Orion?
Yeah, there's like two of them over on the left.
Oh, Master of Orion.
Ah, that's not one.
No.
Prison sandwich. Don't eat it. Whoop ass? I've got to be reading that.
Where?
Far right near the middle, south of Quake 2.
Sir Whoop-Ass.
Okay, that's what that says. All right. Yep. Okay. I'm going to ignore that one.
If it's the one that I think you're talking about, it's the precursor to Leisure Suit Larry.
Oh. I mean, I guess that's a description of everything's a Larry game.
Yeah. That's Roberta Williams right there.
Why is Robot Williams on the cover art of...
Because she's one of the people who made it.
True.
It's also a comedy game. Like
I'm
Leisure
sure.
Suit Larry.
Did she do like some of the FMV for it or something?
There
like...
isn't FMV. It's before FMV was a thing.
Okay. Is it, is there some gag where she's a receptionist or something?
Note the fully dressed waiter in a hot tub.
I can't parse that image. It looks like there are 3 people around a disc, and there's like a computer monitor behind them.
There is a computer.
There is a computer monitor.
Yes.
Sorry about that. Now we're getting more messages.
Remy, you're opaque.
Turn down your cat opacity.
Opacicat.
There's a deploy taking place.
Mm.
I don't really have anything for it. Is anything actually going on, or is that just her replying to my question? Okay. Have you played Absolute Drift?
I've attempted it, yes.
Oh, okay. That game is some shenanigans.
I could not get the hang of it.
I'm bad at it too. It sort of comes to you after a while, but it's easy to slip.
It never did come to me.
The biggest hint is when they tell you to take it easy on the accelerator.
Yeah.
But then when you have to like do a certain number of loops around a thing, that one's tough.
Yeah, that's where I got stuck.
I had an easier time doing like the stupider stuff. I miss me that is Blazing Saddles.
Not quite.
Wow, that cat opacity is a real issue.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you just can't see the one in the lower right. Ah, the angler. That's a good one. Just get some fish. Ah, control again. Creature.
Creature in the well.
Cursed golf.
Cursed to golf.
Oh. Okay. I prefer my idea. It's dumber. I'm sad that I missed your entire Diplonia playthrough. Diplonia playthrough.
Diplonia pay.
Yeah, your entire syntax error. Dodo Peak. Bird detected. Bird.
Deponia was all right overall, but it definitely had some yikes moments.
Is it a game of its time?
Its time wasn't even that long ago.
I remember yikes things from not that long ago.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of a while now, but yeah, remember when a certain commercial was like on constantly?
That is so vague.
For like a really expletive product?
You haven't gotten any more specific?
I don't feel like saying its name.
Then you're not going to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spring Break was involved sometime frequently.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
Well, you know, I was able to dance around it. We blatantly need to do Duskers sometime, but that's not enough. And it could be because it's kind of a roguelike, but there's mysteries to unwind. There's a story of sorts. You're kind of after the story. You're picking up the pieces in the ashes, but
yeah,
there is a story to uncover. Wow, that's too many versions of Football Manager.
Yeah.
I really don't want to play Football Manager Touch. I can just imagine the manager slapping all the players' butts in the locker room. It's like a puzzle game. It's beyond idiotic, and I hate it.
My eye kind of hurts.
Did you look at something loud? You know, like Angry Plaid or something?
Did I look at something loud?
You know, loud colors, jeez. Yeah, did you look at a speaker at a concert? Just get your eye too close to it.
Fork knife.
Nah, that'll never catch on. Ghostbusters Spirits Within?
Unleashed. Spirits Unleashed.
Nope, Godfell.
Godfall.
Fell down.
Then God's will fall.
No, they did fall previously.
God's will fall, then Godfall.
And Godlike
Godfall.
Burger? House of Golf 2? House of the Golf. That swordman is fish.
That sword man is fish. What?
Islands.
Oh. I don't think is fish because ears.
But head look fish. Oh, there are ears. Okay. Catfish? Ah, some kind of, wait, you think it's a first-person shark game?
It's not. It's third person.
Aww. I am forever disappointed.
Need to play that one at some point. No Straight Roads. I've heard good things.
That sounds very different from All Quiet Roads.
Yeah.
Ah, Off-World Trading Company. That sounds like it.
Pretty recently? Pretty recently?
I presume it was leftovers, though, right? Okay, yeah. I gave him some because it was leftovers. I didn't actually write it down, but yeah, he had a little bit of that. Sometime after first pizza slice, so before 8, around 7:40 probably. RPG in a box. Man, it doesn't look like an F. Ah, there's a fun one off. Shapes.
No idea what that is.
Snakebird. Complete.
Looks cute.
Sonic Mania, followed by Sonic Depression. Maybe hated that joke. Boing. Narcissus would be like a good Halloween one-off, I think. That's that, like, kind of fun but difficult roguelike puzzle thing where you're going to Mars. But food's a problem, and there's an option you can take, but it makes the dice red and bloody. Not sure why it does that to the dice. I assume that represents the character's guild. I misread that as tongue. The Infinite Loop game.
The what?
Well, true, learn.
Yes.
It's a well 3 loop.
Wild 3. Be right back. All right. Well, Jeez. My eye is really bugging me.
Did you have a look at it in the mirror?
No, I haven't. I'll
Maybe
do
I'll have like
that.
a rogue eyelash.
I don't see anything in my eye. I think I'm just dealing with allergies. Which has been happening a lot lately.
Interesting. Yeah, you may need to clean your bedding or something. Because apparently the outdoor allergens today are mostly 0.
Well, it's not like I go outside anyway.
You did today?
I don't know. That Benadryl's probably going to knock me out before too long.
What if you countered that Benadryl?
I don't know. I think tonight might just be a wash.
Don't want to screw around in any of the more tomfoolery games.
I mean, I could, but I'm just not feeling great, and you've farted around for so long now.
I'm glad the word around showed up. I thought you were mad that I farted, which I didn't do.
No. I, of all people, could hardly hold that against you.
And I'm sure anyone's farted except, like, maybe Remy. Yeah, I don't think she has either.
On the bright side, if I fall asleep soon, I might be awake in time to stream tomorrow afternoon.
That could be abuse.
So that'll be nice. Potentially.
Potentially.
Yeah, I think tonight's a wash. The plan fell through, and I was not ready to back it up with anything else.
Not only did the plan implode, but it sounds like you need some rest.
Yeah, kind of do.
And so even if the plan hadn't imploded, you probably get a little sleep that.
Yeah, the plan hadn't imploded. If the plan hadn't imploded, I would have pushed myself through and enjoyed the game a bit, but
otherwise I'd have even stupider recommendations.
Oh?
5D chess with multiverse time travel.
Oh, God. Oh, speaking of playing games when you're too tired to be doing it, last night I was playing some FF14, and I kept on forgetting to turn on my tank stance.
Oops.
Yeah. That wasn't great.
It might fall out under oops. Just gotta put it over in that place.
So yeah, might be back tomorrow. We'll see. Hopefully I can be. If so, we'll be continuing Octopath Traveler. And otherwise, back Saturday night to continue Control. Hopefully it won't crash on us a whole bunch. And then next Thursday, we'll have something actually planned.
And if that plan somehow implodes for no identifiable reason, we can always do a reading stream of Zack-like.
Well, this time we'll have another backup ready to go in the thing that I installed while we were looking.
Kingsway.
Yeah, Kingsway. So, yeah, let's go right out.
I wish my computer was working. We could potentially do something even sillier, like co-op Tetris Effect.
Hey.
Co-op is fascinating when you there's like a fever mode that basically joins everyone's zone together.
Mm-hmm.
For big kaboomies.
Lots of people are on right now.
Yes, because it's only like 9.
Yeah.
16.
Let's go raid Spartan Janitor. He's playing Star Trucker, which I am not familiar with. But it sounds like the way I play Elite Dangerous.
Yeah, here's a new Cobra Mark V is out.
Uh-huh.
I hope it's less disappointing than Mark IV. I think I bought that super chip.
All right. Thanks again. Hope to see you next time. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Ooh, meters. I'm not sure those gauges do anything.